Welcome, guys. This is me, Nightmare. As you can see, I have the Patriots jersey on. This is the NFL Wildcard Weekend Preview / Picks. Just wanted to come on here, like I promised, and give you guys your playoff preview and the Wildcard Weekend picks. Impact Monday night, awesome. A review will be up on that later. My grandfather passed away a couple days ago, so this whole week, for a week, I've been over there, and definitely, before and after his death. So that's why no videos have been up. You can always understand that. Don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just gonna kind of get with it. So here we go. Also on the Impact thing, might be making a video with someone else. The link to that video will be posted somehow or another. But there you go with that. Anyways, on to my thoughts on the matchups and the picks of the matchup. Here we go. Let's go on to the AFC side of things and go with the New York Jets versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, the Cincinnati Bengals both these teams played each other. Fixing the cam for a second. Both these teams played each other last week, and Cincinnati just played awful. This week, I think Cincinnati will play much better. But I want to pick the Bengals, but the way they played last week was just flat out terrible. But I think the Jets are going to come in too cocky, and they could pass on to the next round and beat the Bengals. But I just don't see it happening because I just think the Jets are going to be too cocky, and I think the Bengals, really didn't care about that last game, and just kind of, went with the flow. So with that, I've got the Bengals, but in a close one, and I definitely would not be shocked if the Jets won. Then let's jump over to the NFC side of things. I'm just going to shift things up a little bit. Let's go with Green Bay and Arizona. Green Bay killed Arizona. I don't see Green Bay coming back and beating them again. Same kind of thing in the Jets and Cincinnati game. I think it's going to be close, but I don't know if I really don't know if Green Bay is going to be able to come back and then go to Arizona again and beat them, which I'm not sure if they played in Arizona last week. I cannot remember, but part of me wants to say, come on, let's go Green Bay, because I want a Green Bay Vikings matchup where they beat Brett Favre, but you know what? I'm going to go with Green Bay. Arizona's probably going to come in hot. They're going to come in good, but they do have two key injuries. Not sure if they're going to be able to play, so there you have that. I'm going to go with Green Bay with the upset, if you want to call it an upset. Then let's go back to the other side of things. Obviously, I think the Patriots are going to beat Baltimore, but I think they're going to show new things without Wes Welker. I think Julian Edelman is going to step up, and a couple other no-name wide receivers are going to step up in this game. Baltimore is just not good enough. They almost lost to the Raiders. So there you have that. Baltimore is going to lose to my New England Patriots. Patriots move on. So with that, I think the Patriots are 4th seed now, right? Yes. No. I think they're 3rd seed now. As far as if I can be right, I'm not looking at seeds or anything. The Patriots are the 3rd seed. Cincinnati is the 4th seed. I've got Cincinnati winning that game, so the Cincinnati Bengals would be the low seed in this turnout. So the Cincinnati Bengals would play the Indianapolis Colts, and the Patriots would play the San Diego Chargers. So there you have that. Do not like that at all, but hey, Patriots and Chargers, if the Chargers are going to want to win a Super Bowl, they're going to have to go through Indy or New England, possibly both. And then on the other side of things, Philly and Dallas. I don't see Dallas beating Philly 3 times this year. If they do it, I think that they could be a huge sleeper for the championship, as far as the NFC championship and going to the Super Bowl. But I'm going to pick Philly in this game. They're going to go out and prove why they deserve to be here and why Dallas has yet to win a playoff game in the last 10 years, maybe even 11 years. So Philly wins that. Philly is the 6th seed. They had a chance to be the 2nd seed. How crazy is that? 6th seed, so obviously they're going to go against New Orleans. Huge matchup there. And then you have Green Bay winning. They would go to Minnesota. And the way I look at it is, looking at it this way, I would hope that Green Bay would beat Minnesota. I'd pick them in the upset. Green Bay goes to the NFC Championship game to face the Saints, who squeak out a win against the Eagles. I think it's going to be close, if that's the case. Green Bay and the Saints pull off the win there. So the Saints are in the Super Bowl. Based on how this plays, and obviously I will have to change it if my picks do not end up winning. Then you have San Diego to New England. I'm going to pick New England, but it's going to be close. I think San Diego could easily beat us. If any team I would pick over New England, that might be the team. But I'm still going to pick my Patriots to go to the AFC Championship game. And then we have Indy versus Cincy. Cincy's not strong enough. It's going to be Indy. So yet again, we have Indy and New England. And I just have to pick my Patriots to win the matchup in the playoffs. It always happens that way, except for 1 year. Only 1 year did it not happen that way. So you got to have the Patriots Saints in the Super Bowl, and they're going to let them knock heads one more time. And the Patriots are going to be a better team because they don't have to. The Saints are not going to be able to be, shut down Randy Moss, shut down Wes Welker, we own the Patriots. It's not going to be that way this time. So there you have that. But that's not necessarily going to be the case if one of my wildcard picks are wrong. So next week won't be the same idea. I will come back and make a short video if it is exactly the same. If not, it'll be a little bit lengthier video. So there you go. With that, there are my NFL playoff picture as we see it right now, preview. And those are my picks for the wild card weekend. Hope your team does good, unless you're the Ravens. There you go. Look for other videos, and hopefully I will have them up faster and more often. There you go.